Greetings. So today I'm going to present a project for fall quarter 2022 for distributed database systems called Debitable, a decentralized banking system using Radix. It's not just limited to Radix, it also has an Ethereum based implementation in order to compare both. This project is deployed live on debitable.org, so you can just type in this website and go there and access it right now. Um, Also, the Radix implementation is also live now. It's live at radix.debitable.org. It's not hosted via the ng tunnel now. It's now hosted properly on a DigitalOcean VPS, the specifications of which are listed here. It is Ubuntu 20.04, a $6 monthly plan that I use for personal projects. I thought, why not use it for this project, obviously, so that everyone can use it. And the DNS management is done by Cloudflare. So you can also see the analytics for it here. Um, Over the last 30 days, I have sent like 13,870 requests just to test this application, the Radix implementation of Debitable, in order to ensure like it's working seamlessly. So what do? We give you transparency, we give you 100% control of your money by eliminating any middlemen. Using our currency AggieCoin, you can deposit and withdraw your funds in one go. You can also lend and borrow money, and our USP lies in achieving a better rate than the traditional banks. Team members are all listed here along with their contributions. And if you like this project, please show us love on GitHub. Please star this project because a lot of effort was put into this. And I hope it will be worth it. So let's directly go to the Radix implementation of Debitable. In order to play with the system, you just need to go to this website, have the AlphaNet SDK, not even AlphaNet SDK, just the AlphaNet wallet installed on your Chrome browser. If you don't know how to do it, I have also written a README about it, so you can just read it and use it. As you can see, this version is powered by Radix, so let's use it. I'll create a new account and send a transaction request. So this was the transaction request to create a new account. This is the transaction request to fetch the balance. So yeah, this is the wallet UI. Um, on the right side, the QR code. If you scan this with your phone, you can easily access your account number. The identification address. You just click on it. You can copy it. This unique identification address is the way to authenticate on Debitable. So you need to keep it secure. Just copy it and save it. You can see like it's a pretty long address like this. And let's withdraw and deposit some funds quickly. I'll withdraw 50. The space that you're seeing beneath is for the transaction history. It will make much more sense in a moment. Yeah, as you can see, transaction history is now added, and 50 Aggie coins were subtracted from my bank balance, added to my cash balance. So it's showing minus 50. This is the transaction hash. This is the timestamp. I did it at 10:54. I'll withdraw 100 more. Once again, I'm sending the transaction request. Yeah, as you can see, minus 100 once again, 100 subtracted from my bank balance, added to my cash balance. I'll go back, I'll deposit. Let's deposit 25. So yeah, as you can see, 25 was added to my bank balance, subtracted from my cash balance. So yeah. I can use this identification address that I copied to log in back to the system and access the same account once again that I own. I'll sign out, I'll log in using the identification address, once again powered by Radix. So this is the Radix implementation live at radix.debitable.org. Make sure to experiment and play with it. Also, the GitHub repo is directly accessible here. Just click on this shaking hand GitHub icon. Yeah, submit the request, transaction request with the AlphaNet wallet. Wallet will be configured. And once again, you are back to the wallet that you were accessing. Just let's withdraw 50. So yeah, 50 was subtracted from my bank balance, added to my cash balance. Let's deposit whatever we withdrew. So I'll deposit, let's say 150 back. So 150, as you can see, transaction history. It reflected the change. Let's deposit. Let's deposit 50. So yeah, why I'm doing three so that the UI looks much more proper. In the future, pagination can also be added here. So this is one of the things that is pending. I've also listed whatever is pending in this project. So I'll sign out. I'll quickly go to the GitHub. So you can click here. I've already opened it. So this is the Radix Debitable GitHub. You can click on the commits and view who has contributed whatever. I've also added the URL, the categories. Along with that, I've also added the live testing for the application. So there is the Node.js based testing, automated application testing added, and six languages have been used for this project. Where Rust is the primary language used for the scripter code, and TypeScript is used for integrating the backend with the front end. The front end was mostly in markup was there is in HTML, the styling was there in CSS, and jQuery was used to like communicate. Then request shell was used for the lending and borrowing part. It is not added on the front end yet, but it is done on the smart contract part. So we'll be working on the TypeScript implementation, then the front end part, the features, pending, how you can set up the scripter code, how you can build it, how you can deploy the package to the AlphaNet. Everything has been written, so you can just go through it and yeah, have an adequate comparison. So let's quickly move on to the Ethereum implementation. This is also like SSL secured via Cloudflare. But in this case, like it's ngrok based, so obviously this is not Cloudflare. This is like ngrok tunneling. The reason I didn't deploy it is because of Ganache. Ganache is basically used for testing purposes, and the private keys can't be distributed so easily. So obviously, it has to be restricted to the local system, sadly. But yeah, I wanted to still share it on a URL, so I use ngrok for that. I'll quickly create a new account. In this case, we need MetaMask instead of the AlphaNet wallet. So yeah, this is the AlphaNet. This is the MetaMask wallet that I'm using to communicate with the Ethereum implementation of Radix, Ethereum implementation of Debitable, instead of the Radix implementation of Debitable. So once again, the same QR code is there, but this is for the Ethereum implementation. So if you scan it, you'll get a account number for the Ethereum implementation. You can also copy the identification address like before, and this is the unique identifier used to access the Ethereum Debitable wallet. Once again, let's quickly withdraw 50. So your transaction history change shows like 50 was subtracted from your bank balance, added to your cash balance. Let's withdraw 75 more. Yeah, also showing the change. And let's deposit 25. Once again, I'm using the MetaMask wallet to do the transaction request. Like, yeah, you can see like 25 was added, what time, what was the transaction hash. You can go back and copy the identification address. You can sign out, and as you can see, powered by Ethereum, processing connected shows like it's connected to MetaMask. So you can just log in once again. Also, like you can just host the system. I have written a GitHub readme about this too. You can just host the system, like tunnel it with ngrok, and like anyone can access it in the same way like the Radix implementation. So it was like a fair comparison. So yeah, here we are back to the debitable wallet for the Ethereum implementation. The same functionalities are there. Dep- Deposit, withdraw. Yeah, let's go to the GitHub readme for this. So you can just click on this. I already have it open. So this is the Ethereum debitable readme. And four languages have been used here. So obviously Rust is missing because there is no scripto. There's Solidity where the smart contracts are written. JavaScript is there for the front end and the connection part, and web3.js was used obviously for connecting the features. Whatever is pending is written, how you can build the solidity code, how you can download Ganache, how you can like connect it. Everything is written. I've also created a repository and organization for this where all the repositories are available along with the homepage, central homepage that is tying everything, which was created by Priel. So yeah, it is also accessible at debitable.org. Finally, the system diagrams are there at the PPT. You can also like check it. They are there for the Radix implementation. The Ethereum implementation is pretty straightforward and simple. In the future, as mentioned in the email communicated by you, I'll be extending this project to Nexus along with Priel. So yeah, that would be a fun challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you like it. Have a great day. Thank you.